Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for Fans Toys Variator, which is of course a masterpiece third-party scale gears. Just a reminder that this is only the transformation process, the review is separately uploaded, and I'm intending this to be a tutorial because it's quite tricky, so I hope it helps you out. Right, let's start off with then just lifting up the arms, taking back the forearm covers and very simply just hiding the fists away in there. Make sure it's flush down and it will click that little tab you can see there into it. So lift up the arms, put the fists inside the forearms and bring that over as well. Right, now turn your attention to the chest, bring this down, fold it down, and then bring your attention to the back. What this is going to do, in fact, let me just show you, because you've separated that, you can then hold the whole torso section and extend this all the way up and out. Then what we're going to look to do is we're going to look to open up the back part. And I've got to confess, because I haven't got the biggest or best nails with this, I do struggle with trying to get this out of here. So there we go, grab that back bit. Once you've done that, there's another bit that's underneath it, you can see there like so. Take this, fold it completely over on itself and pop it down on the roof like that. So you basically give it a bit of a roof extension. Then we're going to fold these out of the way as well. Right, now we've got that, what we're looking to do is separate the shoulder joint. So I might need, in fact, now if I do that, you can see this. See this separate, the shoulder joint here is attached via that tab. Lift this up, lift this all the way up as well. So there we go. What I'm going to do actually is just raise the camera up a little bit. There we go. So we've got the arms up and he's leaning back pretty much like this. We then need to take the head, tip this all the way back as well. So what we're looking to do is separate that from there, and what you've pretty much got is something that looks similar to that. This now gives us the opportunity to take the side parts, rotate them out and around. Now before you forget, there's two tiny little bits of plastic on the back side of these bits, which were of course the side, pretty much the waistline. So fold them out of the way. Then what you've got is this part here. This is going to be the front grille, you can see. So let's bring this out, fold that out as well. And then before we get too much out of the way, hold this up there, rotate this all the way around 180 degrees just before we forget. And then you can fold the wheels out as well. Once you've folded the wheels out, you can then fold the front of this down. Don't fully click it in yet because we haven't brought the arms in. So what we're looking to do, and this is where I suppose it can get a little bit tricky, we need to separate up this back part. So we're going to take the head and we're going to tuck it through there. So there's the head coming through the top like so. Before we do it, my bad, what I should have done is rotated it 180 degrees because you're going to want to fold this bit over eventually. So you need to have it backwards, tuck it through this there like so, keep this up, and then you can fold that out of the way as well. That's all ready. Now what we need to do is sort out these arms. So what we're looking to do, you can see this here, we're going to cascade the arm over itself. So bring it over like this, and you've shortened the length of the arm. By doing that, bring this around, fold it in, and that will fit into position like so. So same on this side, cascade the arm over itself, bring it in, and then rotate over as well. Once you've got this pushed in, as I say, it can be quite tricky. There we go, line everything up, bring these in and over. Once they're straight, then the front which we had, you can now clip that into position. And as you can see, we've pretty much got the front of the vehicle. Make sure that the head is still coming through this part. Right, now let's tidy all this up. So fold out that, leave that out of the way, clip the roof down, and as I say, that's that pretty much done. I need to bring this back down again now. Take the side tab, tab this into the front there. Same on this side, so turn this around and angle that to line into this little tab right there. So onto the bottom section, and I'm going to do it one leg at a time. What I'm going to suggest we do before we forget is you've got these little hooks here which are basically around the knees. Let's see if we can dig this out. It is quite tough. I need, that's better. I had to push that back in a little bit to free that up. Now I'm going to do it one leg at a time just so you can see exactly what we're doing, but make sure they're separated. It makes everything obviously much easier. Now you've got a little tab here, you can pull this out, extend the wheel right out. It double folds out and then hopefully you can see this little tab there, that's where it was. We're going to fold this up to the highest point, so this highest little cutout there. The reason for that is you'll see now when we fold it back over and tab that in, you've got a cutout there which is where the wheel arch is going to go. So open up the foot tab, take this, and if I bring this to the side, you'll see what we're going to do now. This is going to rotate up 90 degrees. That tab is going to fit above there, and there is your new wheel arch. Swing that bit underneath because that's going to fit into the back of the vehicle. So same principle on this leg, fold this out again, fold that little tab into that cutout, close this back over. There is your cutout. Open that, lift up this, rotate it down, fold it over, tuck it in, fold that back over. Now it does suggest that you tab these together via the knee. I'm going to have a go at it, but to be honest, I don't have much luck with this. I find it that it sometimes pops out anyway. So what we're looking to do now is we've got that little tab there, that little tab there. What we're going to do, we're going to bring this over and we're going to try and tab these into there. Now you'll see with this that it really will tab in and it makes a big click. So this is probably, I say, why I prefer to do it one at a time. I've just missed that. So what have I missed? Let's see what's going on. I'm going to do it one at a time, guys, just because I find it that little bit easier. So I can push this right down over at the knee. There you go. There's loads of clearance there, and that's snapped in no problem. I'm going to do this. Perhaps I just wasn't being forceful enough. Push it down, and that's just missed it again. So snap that in there. There you go. Now I'm going to snap the knees together like so, and then we're going to sort the rest of this bit out now. So then let's try and tidy all this up, and you can see I've allowed it to go to be a right mess, to be honest. So take this section, turn it round this way, because this is now going to fit in there. I've actually managed to disconnect this by mistake, so I'm just going to pop that back together. Now this may be a bit of an unorthodox transformation process, but what I do is I allow things like this to happen. Not really mistakes, but I suppose natural things to happen, right? If it was a completely perfect transformation process video, it would give you, I suppose, a false sense of what it's like. Right, there we go. So we've got this here now. We're going to cascade this over on itself, keep pushing all this forward, see how that will fit together. Take this, bring it forward, click that down under there, make sure their skirts are out of the way as well. That's what's just got caught there, so I need to take this back. In fact, what I've done, you can see there, is I need to lift that up, close that down, and then reattach. Perfect. So now underneath, we're just going to tab everything together over the top like so. Don't forget these tabs at the back, which were of course the knees. Once you've got everything all lined up, oh, that didn't help, did it? I just knocked it completely out. Push this in and then reattach everything. So I did just knock everything out there, so I'm just going to reattach it so you can see. Click that into position. You saw that click in. Now this top bit needs to go as well, and indeed this bit, but there is your, with that bit underneath, that's completely normal. That is your alternate mode. Let's take him back to robot mode then, and thankfully it is a little bit easier. So let's flick these knee guards out, hold onto where the roof is, and then very carefully hold this together if it hasn't popped out slightly already. Bring this all the way back and extend them all the way over. In fact, it makes no difference if you click that back in now, so you might as well, and that'll just hold everything together a little sturdier. Let's stay with the legs then. Open this up here. If you forgot what we did, what we're looking to do is open up the foot tab like so, take the wheel guard, fold it over, as in all the way over like this, and then spin that way 90 degrees, clip that in. Turn your attention to the wheel, open this out, rotate this to the lowest tab, fold over once, fold over, oh, it's come loose, make sure it stays locked in, and then tuck that into there like so. There's one leg done already. You can see it's much easier going backwards. Fold this out, bring this over, rotate it down up to there, make sure that is out of the way, click that in onto the wheel, fold it open, bring it over, tab, and then tuck in there, make sure it's not good. So that's the legs. I say that's as easy as you get for the legs. Let's move this up then. So take the chest piece, just separate this out of here. It will pull down. Once you've done that, I'd say rotate it that way and leave it there, but don't forget that. Turn your attention to the roof part, open up these, lift up the whole roof. Remember, that's where the head is. Open up these side parts. Before you forget, fold these bits over there. So take the side part out, fold this bit over there, turn your attention to the actual upper body then. So what you need to do is you need to fold the head, the top of the head over, and then guide it through like so. Once it's up there, rotate this 180 degrees, and now it's a case of, as I say, just bringing everything out. So these are the arms, if you remember. So let's lift these out, fold the front bit down, take the arm, lift this up, rotate it around to the side. I've obviously lifted up the forearm cover by accident, but it helps me grip things. Once you've done that, what we need to do, this is the only really tough bit, to be honest. We're going to fold this ready. What you need to do is, see this bit that's moving there, it needs to be completely flush against there, like so. So see, that's flush now. Now that's flush, you can fold the wheels in like so. This bit we folded up already, push that in, and then this is going to now enable you to just bring that where it needs to go. We can obviously turn the head around ready. We can move the arms out of the way. We'll sort the face out in a minute. Let's bring this up and let's start to line everything up. So this we need to turn around like so. Same on here, bring this around, rotate it, and start to line everything up like this, because this is going to fit under there. The chest's going to snap in into the head part as well. Click the shoulders down onto that tab. I'm going to sort the head and the back part out in a second. So what's happened with the head is that just needs to lift up and then push that forward. Click that down. We'll do the forearms in a second. So extend the arm back out, extend the arm back out. Draw your attention to this part, lift it up, lift the back up, cascade that underneath itself. That will sit there, fold that there, close that down. And then the final part, and this might be the bit where you don't see it fully because I've got no nails. You're going to, of course, set, oh no, it's come through, okay. You're gonna, the hands free. So to this, lift this up, grab hold of that tab. I can't believe I've done that. Fold them out and get it in. So there you go. It can be tricky. I've hopefully given you enough pointers and tips and shown you how things can go wrong. But there he is, Fans Toys Masterpiece Gears.